Good morning. We are continuing today in our thoughts about Solus Christus. We're looking at Hebrews 1, and we pick up Hebrews 1. I'll read verse 1 and 2 again for context, and we're going to look at the last phrase of verse 2. Long ago, at many times and in many ways, God spoke to our fathers by the prophets, but in these last days he has spoken to us by his Son, the great final prophetic word, whom he appointed the heir of all things. We mentioned that all things were created for him, Colossians 1:16, at the very end, the last prepositional phrase. Final phrase of Hebrews 1, verse 2. Through whom also he created the world. Now we read Colossians 1:16 about that very phrase. Through him, all things were created. We can think of other texts. I want to give you one. John 1:3 you could look at, but I want you to this morning consider 1 Corinthians 8:6 with me. Yet for us there is but one God, the Father, from whom all things came, and for whom we live. And there is but one Lord, Jesus Christ. Now watch the next phrase. Through whom all things came, and through whom we live. So when we read, through whom also he created the world, we're seeing the power of God at work through the eternal Son and the statement that Christ, the infleshed Jesus of Nazareth, is the eternal God the Son, who is part of that Trinitarian God that created. He is fully God, fully man, and he is the creator. Now, the implications of that are tremendous. If he is the creator, if then the worlds and all that is was made through him, then it's his right to have lordship over us, because the designer dictates the nature of that which is designed. So we were made for him, and we were made to have fellowship. That means that every time we live outside of an order of life that is designed to honor and glorify him for his good pleasure, we're living a life that is not fit with that for which we were made. Something in the created order is out of whack, out of line. So him being creator is an important piece for us to take note of. He is appointed the heir of all things, through whom also he created the world. Created the world. So rest in the fact that you were designed. You were designed by Jesus to connect with him. So your connectedness with him is when you actualize that for which you were made the most. May the Lord encourage you today.